It is fully 1:22 in the morning, and I'm trying to decide if I even want to do a full face of makeup for this video. So I think I'm gonna do a full face of makeup just because I love y'all. So let's go do that.
I'm sucking hands on the knees, Angelina Jolie. Hey, hands on the knees, Angelina Jolie. Hands on the knees.
Hi, how are you? Anyways, now that I got the full face on and she's giving she's giving we can finally get into the video. So about like a little under 2 weeks ago, I had posted a video talking about how, the rap to nowadays, rap is just it's not giving what it needs to be giving, especially on the women's side, because someone had pointed this out in the comments or tried to call me out in the comments by saying, well, how are you only going to talk about the mediocrity in female rap but not talk about the male rappers that are not doing as much? Don't be sexist. Which, baby, I literally said in the video, if you would have opened your damn ears, I literally said, this is not just for women, but I will be mainly focusing on women because me personally, a lot of the male rappers out right now just irritate me and are not talented. If you are hard of hearing, that is okay, but turn on them damn captions, because what y'all not about to do is try to play with me in my comment section just because y'all don't know how to hear. So anyways, like I was saying, the girls were not happy with that video because I called out some of their faves. I uplifted some people who maybe they didn't agree with. I called y'all out for over hating people, certain people more than others, for certain reasons that is more controversial than others. And y'all didn't like that. And some of y'all are even asking me to go back on what I said, like literally asking me to go back on what I said about Iggy. Iggy Azalea, the rapper, is who I was talking about. Iggy Azalea, the person. Iggy Azalea, the one who writes letters to Tory Lanez. I don't know her. And then I also found out about a few situations, one I already knew about, where Iggy had talked about being a runaway slave in a music video and then did the whip motion and then said master, which I don't know what that was about. I'm not gonna lie. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and defend that, but Nicki, Cardi, and Doja have all called people fat publicly.
Yeah, they switch like, man, you a f***. Stop being a f***. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all, we're not gonna pick and choose here. We're not gonna pick and choose. Either we're mad at everybody or we're not mad at nobody. Come on. A very common complaint that I was getting in my comment section, which I don't know why y'all are complaining to me about stuff that you could easily talk about. Like, y'all are complaining about stuff that you could go set up your iPhone or your Android. You could go get you anything. I literally, when I started my first channel a few years ago, I literally hot glued some fucking Jenga blocks together and made a phone stand. Y'all can do it if y'all want to. Some of y'all just don't want to. That's okay though. Some of y'all would rather sit at home and complain about people like me who are talking about stuff but getting mad that we don't include your opinion. And that's okay. That's okay. That is really okay. Oh, and I already called this comment out. Someone commented some ignorant ass shit by saying, if you like their music, listen to it. It's that simple. You're so wrapped up in the celebrity lifestyle and what everybody else thinks, it's ridiculous. The way you think the artist is responsible for everything shows how obsessed with them I hate to break it to you, but they're puppets. All the creative decisions, the wardrobe, the music is done by a company involving thousands of people. All this hate is manufactured to keep their names trending. Now, this next part is where if they said this to me in person, and I'm not promoting violence, but if this was said to my face, they would have got throat punched. Because you're not even hating on the video, you're hating on me as a person. You are incredibly naive to buy into this. It's just music. Listen to it if you like it. Where do you get off telling everybody else their opinions, feelings, tastes, what offends them is wrong, and yours are right? You expect everybody to change for you? Entitled much? The best thing you could do for you is to start listening to actual music and stop obsessing over skin color and drama. If you don't like my videos, Don't watch them. This video came across your YouTube. You clicked on it, you watched it, and then you typed out a whole paragraph. There's an option on almost every form of social media that says not interested. You can click not interested in the content, not interested in the creator. Pick one. I'd rather y'all be happy by not watching my content than trying to be happy or feel some sort of gratitude from complaining in my comment sections. I have seen every comment on that video. I don't care about the negative ones. Like, y'all are not affecting my day. I'm sorry to tell y'all. To all the sweet and supportive comments that I've been getting, love y'all down. And to everyone who subscribed, love y'all down. Because like almost 6,000 views in less than 2 weeks. You know what else is insane? There is almost 300 of y'all subscribed to my channel in a month. Like, what? Y'all are insane. Like, y'all are psychopaths. Y'all know that? Y'all are crazy. Do y'all know that? The way y'all are actually fucking insane, the way y'all are actually psychopaths, the way that I recorded this 4 days ago, and now we're almost at 400 subscribers, and we have 11,000 views on that video. Like, what else could I ask for? Like, y'all are blowing. Like, I expected this to take months to get even 100 subscribers. Like, what the fuck? Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Thank y'all, but y'all are crazy. Crazy. Bad bitches, we see each other.
We see each other. We see each other.
Like, I see you and you see me, and we see each other because we just bad bitches. All of y'all, we're getting in this car and we just gonna keep driving till the wheels fall off because I love y'all down. I don't know y'all and y'all really don't know me, but there's a special place in my heart for y'all. Trust and believe that. Anyways, that being said, one of the most common things that was said under my video is, why didn't you talk about this girl? How come you didn't talk about this girl? How are you gonna talk about female rappers that are underrated and not talk about her and her and her and her? Like, damn, give me a second. The video was already 35 minutes long. What do y'all want from me? I can't just be editing 24/7. I mean, I could, but I got things to do. But I asked y'all if y'all wanted a part 2. And y'all said yes. So whatever I say in this video, it's on y'all because I wasn't gonna make this. So for all of the girls that were mentioned in my comment section, I went to find them on YouTube, made sure I listened to at least 3 of their songs all the way through. And actually 3 of them I have already heard of because they went viral on TikTok. And 2 of them really stood out. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna say this now. I do realize there's an audience for these women and their music. However, most of them were not for me. I'm not saying just because I don't like it, y'all can't like it. I'm not going to sit here and try to yuck y'all's yum. If y'all like it, I love it for you. But it's not for me. And that's okay. Not everybody has to like everything. You don't have to agree with what I say. You don't have to agree with all of what I say. You don't have to agree with half of what I say. You don't even have to agree with anything I say. As long as I'm here putting a smile on your face and making your day even a little bit better, that's all that matters. But with that being said, I am just going to move on to the artists really quickly because only 2 of them actually stood out to me, unfortunately. And it's not because they're not talented, it's just because I'm not their audience. So the first 2 artists that I'm going to be talking about really quickly are Little Simz, and I think it's pronounced Mona Leo or like Mona Leo. I'm not sure, but I know she calls herself Big Leo.
Mona Lisa, Mona Leo. Just to clarify, it's Mona Leo, like Mona Lisa, but scratch off the Lisa and just replace it with Leo.
Little Simz and Mona Leo are honestly really great rappers. Like, they're really good. They both, like, the way they rap is very different from each other. But it, like, if you told me they were in the Billboard Hot 100, like the top 10, even the top 5, I would believe you. Because I'm like, oh yeah, that tracks. Like, these girls, I don't really know how to explain it. They're good at what they do. And they're not just doing this for a bag. They're not trying to copy anyone. It's so original, especially Little Simz, because she has a thick, and when I say thick, I mean like Nicki Minaj, thick accent. And I think it's like Jamaican or like Caribbean. I'm not sure. It might even be British. I'm not sure. It's honestly, in a lot of her songs, it sounds different. It might not be different, but it sounds different to me. But also, I'm American, and we don't really like, our school systems don't really like teach us too much. At least mine didn't teach us about like the world and like certain places and their accents. They both have actually had songs blow up on TikTok. Little Sims being that.
It's a woman's world, so to speak. Pussy, you sour. Never giving credit where it's due, cause you don't like pussy in power. Venom.
I think Mana Leo had like 2 or 3 blow up on TikTok actually.
Whip that dick up, we not humping. Skies on, bitch, my block jumping. Mine, don't ask me about my ex, let's just pretend that died. I can't date no white man, cause I'ma kill him if he say I'm not playing. At all. Too much? Okay, my bad.
And they were really good. They were really good. They were really good for both of them. I'll get into Mana Leo in a second, but Little Simsy didn't, unfortunately, no, not Little Simsy. That's a YouTuber. Little Sims, unfortunately, didn't really stand out to me as much. I think it is because of the accent. I just want to clarify, I was not saying, I didn't mean she didn't stand out to me because she did. Like, I genuinely feel like if like thick accents doesn't bother you as much and it's easy for you to listen to it, go listen to her music immediately. She is such a great rapper. However, what I was saying, I don't think I said this in the video. What I meant to say was it was not as easy for me to listen to her music because I did have a harder time understanding what she was saying. If I can't really understand what you're saying, I can't really vibe with the music because a lot of music to me is lyrics. That's why I'm not really big into K-pop or like Latin music because like, I love it. I love the beat. I don't know what you're saying, but I'm fucking with it. But like, I need to know what you're saying, right? It's a personal thing. I know not everybody's like that. That's why K-pop and Latin music are 2 of the biggest genres in America right now, in the world actually. It's deserved. I'm not saying it's not. But next up is Rhapsody, which I'm not gonna lie, I've never heard of this girl before. I've never heard of her. And I don't know if she's older or if she's just very inspired by older rap. I'm not saying it's bad, cause like if you like older rap, go stream Rhapsody right now. Me personally, I just don't. But yeah, Rhapsody is just like very older, and if that is your style, if that is like the artist you like, go listen to her. Like she has an audience, or she wouldn't be like where she is, even though she's not very far. But she's still far enough to where people are like calling her out. No, like she's not very popular, but she is popular to the point where people talk about female rappers that are underrated. Her name's getting brought up by someone. But moving on and hopping across the ponds, we have Bree Runway. I actually have one of her songs saved on Spotify, which is Been That Girl.
Been that girl. I already been that girl. I already been that girl.
I have it saved to my drag playlist. Because it's just like so, I like literally for her, I wrote down because she's so good. And actually, a lot of her music videos and her style, her and Doechii, if you told me they were cousins, I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised because they're so similar with like the way that they approach their music videos. And it's just, I fuck with it. I really do. Maybe that's why I like her so much, is because I love Doechii and she reminds me of Doechii. But next up is Snow the Product. Now, Snow the Product, I've never heard of. And I went to listen to her songs. Almost all of them are in Spanish. Like I said a second ago, I don't understand what you're saying, but I'm fucking with it. Like the beat goes crazy. How she flows on the beat when she is rapping in Spanish or singing in Spanish, because she's actually a good singer too, is great. I don't understand what she's saying though. But I will say though, for when she raps and sings in English, it's not my favorite thing. It's really not. And I do know the Spanish, like certain things sound great in Spanish that just translate horribly in English. So I don't know. It could just be like what she's saying makes sense in Spanish, but then when she tries to write in English, it's just not hitting the same. So I don't know. Like I said, there is a market for it. I'm not that market. There's an audience. It's not for me. I'm not a member of that audience. I will not be buying a ticket anytime soon, but I'm not going to sit here and say she's not talented, because she is actually really talented and she's a little freaky girl. I saw your videos. You a freak. Now, the next 3 I'm going to talk about, I'm just going to breeze through really quickly because honestly, none of them stood out to me really. And some of y'all might be mad at me about this just with the first one off the bat. Asian Doll, Tokyo Jets, and Lakia. Don't fight me. Now, hold on. Don't fight me. I personally didn't care for it. I'm definitely going to go through and listen to some of the girls that did not stand out to me. Some of them. I'm going to listen to some of their music again. Because, like, Asian Doll, my friends love Asian Doll. I personally don't vibe with it. So I don't know why y'all in my comments yelling at me like I just, my opinion is just gospel. Like, it's okay for people to have opinions. It's okay that I'm a barb. Y'all wanted me dead in that comment section when y'all found out I was a barb. From, oh, I'm not gonna listen to what you say because you're a barb, to, oh, I was rocking with you until I found out you were a barb. Oh, I was getting barb energy, but then I kept watching. Why do y'all care so much? I don't know. I did ask y'all to argue with me and y'all did. Don't comment shit I can't do nothing to. Like, don't comment dumb shit. If you're not gonna comment positivity, if you wanna actually argue, type something coherent. Type something I can actually respond to. Like, you don't like me because I'm a barb? Oh well. But moving on to the girls that stood out to me, they are Bree Runway and Mona Leo. Bree Runway really stands out to me, which, like I said, she reminds me of Doechii. She's just so, it's like that, like I was talking about in my video, my part 1 to this actually, when I said it's weird but it's cute. Like, it's alternative but also not really at the same time. It's like, it's kind of like, I don't know a better way to describe it. And if y'all don't get that, I can't help y'all. But Mona Leo, I'm gonna be honest, I was fucking with her music. The videos weren't really giving, probably because the first video I saw was literally like her home pregnant, which, congratulations on the baby, by the way. And so I'm like, oh, it's not giving. But then, I'm just going to start it here.
Bitch, yeah, ho, yeah, ho, yeah, ho. Come here, bitch, lay down, ho, lay down, ho, lay down, ho, lay down, ho. Ayy, ooh, I'm a pay bitch. Yeah, he know my bag bigger.
What the fuck? Like, who's doing it like that? From the doctor's wig to the fucking 80s Powerpuff pregnant bitches. Like, no one's doing it like that. And creativity is so important when it comes to anything. And when it comes to creativity, she got it. And she has charisma down. She is like, she's meant to be here. She's meant to do this. She's meant to perform. She's meant to entertain. And she's doing it. I was entertained. Missy Elliott. Now, someone called Missy Elliott underrated in my comments. And to that person I say, how fucking dare you? How dare you? Because Missy Elliott underrated? Are you serious? Now she may be, like, I'm not gonna lie, she's still doing good. Like, she's Missy Elliott. But her more recent music has kind of flopped. I don't know if that's a her thing or like a market thing. Like, maybe it's just not what people want anymore. Now, it's not doing bad, but it's not doing Missy Elliott. Maybe it's just time for her to hang it up. I don't know. But I do also just want to say Missy Elliott is still a legend. You can never take that away from her, no matter how good her music's selling right now. Okay? That's what I was talking about in my fucking video. Longevity in the industry. You can have hit album after hit album right now. You can put your whole fucking into your work right now. Earn yourself that fucking name. And then no matter what you do from now on, you're going to be a legend. People are gonna be like, oh yeah, well, she's not selling, but also it's still her. Like, that's what I'm talking about. But lastly, another thing I want to point out though, someone had left a beautifully written comment in my comment section, like pointing out to where, like, it's not mediocre. It's just boring. It's boring, all of it. Boring is slowly starting to fade out. There are certain artists that are doing the damn thing and getting recognition for it finally. And it's not just, oh, what will go viral? And I'm glad something will be viral right now. Tomorrow, who? What are you talking about? Like, a trend's lifespan is 24 hours long. If you're not on it within 24 hours, you're not going viral. And that is something I'm seeing a lot in music. Like, TikTok is starting to affect every aspect, from fashion to articles to fucking news, like actual, like the news, to now the music industry is being affected by TikTok. And I just like I don't get it. I personally really don't get why you wouldn't want to enjoy something for as long as you can. Hopefully it gets better. However, the next generation is literally popping out the womb with an iPad. God, I sound old, but it's true. Like, y'all are popping out the womb with, why does my friend's 9-year-old brother have an iPhone 14 when I have an iPhone 11 and I'm almost 18 years old? What are we doing? But that's neither here nor there. I do also want to point out, someone did say some of these girls need mentors and need to stop attacking older rappers and calling them old and actually start learning from them. And I do just want to say, Lotto did call Nicki old, but Nicki called Lil' Kim old. Lil' Kim was the age that Nicki is now. So, you know, karma. But that being said, you guys can find me on Instagram at love_Lee_day. You can find me on TikTok at love_Lee_day, or you can find me on Twitter at TheLovelyDay. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a lovely day. Bye guys. Mwah.